Hey guys, welcome back to Intuitive Angling, and appreciate you guys swinging by the channel and hanging with me a little bit. Going to give you guys my first practice day report up here at Lake of the Ozarks right now. We've got our final season solo pro series top 100 SQ qualifier event coming up Sunday here. A lot on the line for me in this tournament. Going to give you a rundown how everything went today. I'm going to have about probably half a day of practice tomorrow, and then the tournament is on Sunday. The time of filming this video is Friday. But anyway, guys, I'm going to give you a rundown of the day and sort of let you know what's on my mind, how everything went. Also, guys, a couple quick things to remind you of. It has been raining on and off all day up here at Lake of the Ozarks. If you guys are like me, I have never been able to find a rain suit that kept me dry. It doesn't matter what I had. I got my crotch wet all the time. I'd get my wrists wet all the time until I got this Simms Pro Dry. Guys, this is the freaking best rain gear I have ever used by far. I've had a bunch of guys telling me for years that, you know, I'd say, what's the best rain dry? They go, that Simms Pro Dry. You got to get that. So I got a pair of it, guys. Unbelievable. I can set down when it's raining in the boat, does not get my crotch wet. They got the straps here on the wrist, keeps your wrist completely dry, keeps your arms dry. Absolutely the driest rain suit I've ever used. So I'll put this Simms Pro Dry rain gear link in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video if you guys would like to stay dry from now on. I'll be honest with you guys, they're a little pricey, but you won't get wet. I mean, if you want to spend a little bit extra and stay dry as hard as it's raining, try the Pro Dry. You'll really love it here. Oh, and one final thing, guys, we've only got like another 10 days left. Solar Bass got their May sale, the spring fishing sale on my signature series RB2s and 3s. These are the 3s, 40% off right now, including prescription lenses. Super high optical clarity on these lenses. Use promo code RandyB for free shipping and handling. So thanks for putting up those plugs there. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little refresher here. I fished that BFL down here about a week and a half ago and zeroed in the tournament, which I couldn't believe. Like the worst day I've ever had on Lake of the Ozarks. A little bit different. I talked a little bit earlier this morning. The tournament last week and this week is going out of the extreme upper end of the lake in Warsaw, Missouri, the upper river portion. That's where I usually fish. I usually run all the way from where most of the tournaments are held out at a place called Public Beach Number 2, which is about a 65-mile run from where we're launching at now. I usually run up here to fish, but it's a small area and it can't handle a lot of boats. So if you launch 100 boats out of the Warsaw ramp, everything gets packed. So I've been trying to spread out a little bit. And in that tournament last week, in practice, I had limits both days. And in the tournament, I just could not get bit. I mean, I lost 2 keepers, had some short fish, and just struggled. I could not figure them out. So anyway, a lot on the line in this tournament, because this tournament is like, in order to qualify next year for the regular Solo Pro Series tournament, this is a qualifier event I'm fishing this year. But to qualify for the regular tour next year, you got to finish in the top 30 in the Angler of the Year. And I'm in 22nd right now with 1 tournament left. So I have got to catch fish in this tournament. So in practice today, I went back to the same general vicinity that I fished 10 days ago. And I felt that it was the right area. I just felt that in that tournament last week, I didn't think I was using the right technique. So I went back in there today and fished pretty much all day in there, and I completely changed my approaches. I tried a bunch of baits I didn't try last week. I tried different colors, tried a bunch of different stuff, and guys, it freaking sucked. I caught 1 10-inch fish all day. I did not get a keeper on the boat all day today. Can't freaking believe it. I have never had 2 suck days on Lake of the Ozarks like this. It's been absolutely brutal on me. And I don't understand it, because the water is like, it's really dirty right now, even down the lake. It's like, it sets up perfect for the way I like to fish. I know how to catch fish in these conditions. I have not rolled up on them, man. I'm telling you, I have not figured these fish out. Lake of the Ozarks, pretty much, if you're not fishing docks, you're not catching many good fish. I mean, unless you're spotlighting or fishing, you know, man-made brush piles, you know, you're not going to be catching much unless you're fishing docks. And the thing about the docks is they're pretty complex to fish, because complex places to fish, because based upon the conditions, the fish literally live anywhere on that dock. They can live on the outside, the sides, the corners, under the walkways, in brush around the dock. You really have to sort of get a few bites to point out where to fish on it. And I fished every freaking part of every dock I've been to and cannot catch a freaking fish. So here's the deal. It's like tomorrow I'm going to have about a half a day. I'm going to go completely in a different direction tomorrow. I'm going to get in some totally new water, different water clarity, and just start from scratch and try to get something going. And depending upon how that goes, hopefully I'll catch some fish and get me pointed in the right direction for the tournament. And if not, I'll just use the tournament, the first day of the tournament, as another practice day. But this happens. It's like one of the things about bass fishing, it's like you can't do everything. And it's like today, I had about 5.5 or 6 hours to practice. I had to drop Elijah off at school this morning. And you can't cover everything in 5 hours. You can't fish everything. You have to sort of land where you think it's going to be the best. Sometimes you land on top of them, and sometimes you don't, and you got to keep hunting them. So I'm still hunting them. I'm in the hunting mode of fishing right now. And a lot of you guys that have followed my practices over the years, I mean, I usually can get on some fish in practice most of the time. And, you know, a lot of times I'll get at least a limit of bites. But, guys, I got to tell you, I'm not clueless, because I know where the fish are at, and I've caught tons of fish in these areas. And I caught a limit both days of practice 2 weeks ago in that BFL. I just didn't catch them in the tournament. I know where they're at. I have not put all the puzzle together. So tomorrow we're going to completely regroup, go to a different part of the lake, start fresh, get a new, attitude about the thing, and see how it unfolds. But I'll give you guys the update tomorrow. I'll after I get off the water tomorrow, I'll let you guys know how my practice went and what my plan is for the tournament. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Really appreciate the support of everybody, and we'll check in later.